What's for dinner?
Making sauce today. I'm really excited. Let me calm down. Hey everyone, I'm Chef Zee and welcome back to my channel, Chef Zee Cooks. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make Salsa Verde, which is essentially a Mexican green sauce. It has a little bit of spice and it goes great on practically everything. Now, this is a sauce that is super easy to make. In fact, it's so easy to make that you're gonna be wondering why you don't make this sauce at home each and every single time. So today we're gonna take some really good, nice tomatillos, which are a little bit tart in flavor. We're gonna drizzle them in oil along with some onions, some garlic, and some Serrano peppers, but you can definitely use jalapeno peppers instead. We're gonna toss them under the broiler until they get nice and charred, and then we're going to blend it all together until we get a salsa that is truly out of this world. And when I tell you this thing goes great on everything, I'm not lying. So if you want to learn how to make this amazing salsa verde, just go ahead and keep watching. In order to make this salsa verde, we're going to need some fresh tomatillos. We're also going to need half of a white onions, 2 serrano peppers, but you can definitely use jalapeno peppers, some fresh garlic, fresh cilantro, kosher salt, and olive oil. Now we want to take our olive oil and we want to drizzle it over the vegetables, and then we want to make sure that all of it is coated in some olive oil, but you can definitely use either some canola oil or even vegetable oil. And you want to make sure that they're coated because we're now going to broil it for about 5 minutes until they are perfectly charred. And once they're charred, I like to go in and I like to remove the stems from the serrano peppers. Now be careful because these may be a little bit hot. I also like to go in and I like to remove the skin from the garlic. I like to keep the skin on the garlic whenever I broil them because this helps them from burning completely. Now I should also mention that you can broil the vegetable as much or as little as you want because this will add to the flavor of your salsa verde. We're now going to take the vegetables and we're going to add it to the blender, and you want to make sure that whenever you're adding the vegetables, you add all of it, especially any of the juices that may have come out during the broiling process because this has some really yummy flavor. We're now going to add that fresh cilantro, which is really going to give the salsa a nice, beautiful, and vibrant flavor. And we're going to add a healthy serving of kosher salt because this is going to help season the salsa, and we definitely don't want it to be bland. And remember that tomatillos are a little bit on the tart side, so they can handle a little bit of salt. We're now going to blend everything until it's nice and smooth. And you can definitely control just how chunky or smooth you like your salsa verde. Now, if you like your salsa verde a little bit on the runny side, feel free to add a little bit of water. And I should also say that you can also control just how spicy you like your salsa, either by adding less serrano peppers or using a jalapeno pepper instead. So there you guys have it. That's my recipe for making some salsa verde, which you can enjoy on your favorite taco, burrito, or even with some rice and beans for some nice added freshness and spice. For some more details on this recipe, visit my website, which I've listed down below. And until next week, I'm Chef Zee y buen provecho. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Now comment down below and let me know if there's any other salsas that you guys want to learn how to make, whether it's a nice pico de gallo or maybe a smoky chipotle sauce, which listen, I'm obsessed. It's so good. Now click that bell so that you're notified each and every single week when I post an all new video. Join the Chef Zee family and don't go too far because I have a bunch of good recipes right here that you can click on, and I'll see you guys next week.